What happens when a soft species from Earth enters the domain of galactic warlords? They laughed at us, mocked us, called us weak. But they've never met a real Deathworlder. In a galaxy ruled by monsters, humanity was the real apex predator. Watch how Earth's finest rewrites the rules of survival. False kings of the galaxy, the Dominion's fist carved through the void like a predator stalking its prey. A massive Krillian battleship, its hull bore the deep scars of countless engagements, each gash a mark of conquest. A brutal reminder of the Empire's iron grip over this region of the galaxy. On the bridge, General Vexar stood before the viewing screen, his 4 muscular arms folded behind his back. The swirling nebula ahead cast a kaleidoscope of light across his chitinous exoskeleton, which gleamed with embedded metals and battle-worn implants. His mandibles clicked softly, a sound of satisfaction. General, came the voice of Communications Officer Zekarin. We've received a transmission. The Outer Patrol Fleet has detected an unknown vessel crossing into our territory. Vexar's compound eyes swiveled toward her station. For over 2 centuries, the Krillian Empire had ruled this sector. Unknown ships were usually one of 2 things: tribute-bearing merchant vessels or threats to be destroyed. Rarely was there a third option. Display the vessel, Vexar commanded. The main screen shifted to show a sleek ship of unfamiliar design. Smaller than any Krillian warship, its smooth lines and streamlined profile suggested advanced propulsion tech. No visible weapons, no recognizable insignias, no match in the Empire's vast database of conquered species. Have they responded to identification queries? Yes, General. They claim to be explorers from a world called Earth. Peaceful contact, they say. A chorus of dry, amused clicks echoed around the bridge. Peaceful explorers, Vexar said, his tone thick with contempt. Interesting. In Krillian doctrine, peace was weakness. Only strength endured. Vexar's decision came swiftly. Order the patrol fleet to escort them to Krill. We'll determine their value, personally. Aboard the Starbound. In the modest yet highly efficient conference room of Earth's first interstellar exploration ship, Captain Sarah Chen studied the incoming transmission. Her crew, the elite of Earth's exploration corps, surrounded her: scientists, engineers, tactical officers, all chosen for their brilliance and adaptability. 4 escort ships, said Commander James Taws, peering at the sensor readouts, each 3 times our size, heavily armed, and they're not asking, they're demanding. Dr. Elena Vasquez, xenobiologist, leaned in. Their signal protocols are militarized. No diplomacy, no negotiation. They assume control. Sarah nodded slowly. Then we give the appearance of compliance, while keeping all systems hot and running full sensor sweeps. I want to know everything about these Krillians. As the Starbound was pulled deeper into Krillian space, what they learned painted a chilling picture. A brutal death world, a warrior-caste civilization, and a doctrine that worshipped adversity. Krill was a scarred world of volcanic plains, sulfur swamps, and crystalline mountain ranges glowing with radiation. 3 moons hung in orbit, locked in a tidal dance that stirred planet-wide superstorms. The atmosphere was thick with poisons. Gravity was 1.4 times Earth standard, a world that punished weakness and rewarded the strong. This place, Dr. Vasquez muttered, scanning her tablet. It shouldn't be survivable, yet they've not only survived, they've thrived. The orbital station loomed above Krill like a fortress built for giants. Gun platforms, fighter hangars, and shimmering energy shields spoke of a species ready for war at every moment. As the Starbound docked, the welcome was brisk and clearly tactical. Technicians scanned the ship aggressively, armed guards formed tight perimeters, and then he arrived. General Vexar, 8 feet of armored muscle, crowned with an ornate carapace of war medals and ritual scars. He strode forward like a living tank, claws clinking with every step. I am General Vexar, he boomed, voice cold and precise. You are in the territory of the galaxy's most powerful species. State your purpose. Captain Chen stepped forward. Her crew subtly shifted behind her. Calculated movements, not aggressive but prepared. I'm Captain Sarah Chen of the Earth vessel Starbound. We're explorers from a garden world, no doubt, Vexar sneered. Tell me, Captain, what makes your soft species believe it can survive in a galaxy ruled by Deathworlders? Deathworlders? Dr. Vasquez tilted her head, genuinely intrigued. Species forged by worlds that kill the weak. Krill shaped us into predators. 47 star systems bow because we do what the fragile cannot. We endure. And those who refuse to kneel, asked Engineer Lisa Park, voice steady. They are erased, Vexar answered, flat and final. The trials. You want recognition? The Krillian general growled. Then earn it. Face the trials. The first chamber was brutal, a cauldron of toxic gases, lethal radiation surges, and unstable temperatures, designed to mirror Krill's storm season. Most species broke within minutes. Some never even tried. I'll go first, said Dr. Vasquez, stepping forward. The alien gallery rippled with excitement. Watching Softworlders suffer was considered sport. She entered, 10 minutes, then 20, 30. She emerged, data intact, vitals steady. Implants? Vexar asked, clearly shaken. No, she replied. Earth taught us to adapt. The garden world does not yield such resilience. Who told you Earth was a garden world? The arena. Next came the trial of combat. Sexfor, the arena's undefeated champion, 4 arms armored in Krillian war steel, waited, a living monument to violence. Who will challenge him? Vexar demanded. Sergeant Marcus Webb stepped forward. Calm, compact, coiled energy. I will. Weapons were offered. He refused. I won't need them. Laughter echoed from the stands. Then the duel began. Sex-4 attacked, a blur of blade and muscle, but Marcus moved like smoke, dodging, reading, responding. Not a dance, a dismantling. To the aliens, it looked like magic. To the humans, it was survival instinct. How is he doing this? One whispered. He's not stronger, Vasquez said. He's smarter, faster, focused. Humans don't overpower, we adapt, we endure, and when the moment's right, we finish. 4 minutes later, Sex-4 collapsed, choked unconscious, armor dented, ego shattered. Marcus stood above him, unarmed, unshaken. It's not about size, he said. It's about who walks through fire and keeps going. The verdict. True Deathworlders, the chamber was hushed. General Vexar approached, his voice low. Your world is not what we imagined. Captain Chen met his eyes. No, Earth isn't a paradise, it's a crucible. We didn't come to conquer, but never mistake peace for weakness. She stepped forward, unblinking. You talk of strength, born from suffering. So do we. We just didn't need to burn planets to prove it. Her words echoed. You thought we were soft, but humans, we are the real Deathworlders.